go read every top book on leadership today, and they will say in the information age, it's your people are your greatest resource. And if people are your greatest resource, can you imagine taking a room of several thousand plus people in Lansing and helping this group start to break through their limiting beliefs? Can you imagine how much change just this room could do in the world? Does anybody believe they could break through? Because you got to believe it. That's certainly the first step. You got to believe it. And I'm going to walk through a process. Because the world's not going to get any less complex. How many people believe that in the last, say, 25 years, the world is getting a lot more complex? There's things that are moving faster, going. The world's only going to get more complex as the division of labor increases and technology grows and science grows, all these different fields, and people are busier and working. The world's not going to get simpler for us, so we have a choice. Either we pray the world gets simpler, which I don't think is going to happen, or we develop capacity to handle more complexity. Well, that rhymed. We are going to develop capacity so that we can handle more complexity. All right. Let's go. When Peter Senge wrote his classic, one of my favorite books, The Fifth Discipline, when he wrote that book and he first started expounding on the concept of a learning organization, here is what the latest and greatest, this is 25-year-old information now, but this is what they said. If you take a look at the complexity of the human mind and its ability to handle complex matters, they said that the average person from birth, their mental capacity grows, and somewhere around 20 years old, it levels off and never changes. That was the belief system all the way up to around 25 years ago of the greatest minds in the field of psychology and in the field of brain research. They said, and you probably heard this saying, you can't teach an old dog a new trick. Anybody heard that one? I got good news for you. You're not a dog. Some of you are like, yeah. You are a human being created with amazing gifts, and over the last 25 years, they finally discovered something we've known for a long time. That if you want something bad enough, they're finding that this is not a true statement of the world. That they're starting to do research, and they're finding people in their 70s having breakthroughs. That at this beginning level, if I were to draw the chart differently, here's the real chart, and this ties back to that talk I gave on the follower lens. This level here is kind of the victim mentality. This is the victim lens of life. Oh, woe is me. And it's the easiest level of complexity. Put that complexity back up here. Because the complexity level of a victim is very simple. They're to blame. Doesn't take much thinking, does it? Well, why are you not getting the results you want? Right there is the reason. I married her. Or he's my boss. Or it's my job. Or that was my parents. And whatever it is, it's the victim lens of life. And I'll promise you this, there's no future in leadership for anybody who wants to hold on to that.